Maybe you'd better sit down, Mr. Cooper.
How is he? Is he okay?
Well, by the looks of things, I'd say he's fine.
He's fine. Are you starting to remember something?
I'm sorry. I'm still drawing blanks. I mean, if you hadn't told me otherwise, I'd say I never saw you before in my entire life.
I should be falling down on my feet by now, but for some reason I'm not.
Me neither. I'm too happy.
Well, would you like some coffee?
Didn't I just,
Some toast?
Didn't I just eat?
That was dinner.
Oh, yeah. That was a long time ago, wasn't it?
Do you want toast?
I'm fine.
And coffee, regular decaf. What?
Nothing. I'm just watching you. Watching you. Just thinking about the future.
What kind of future?
Our future. Abby, I know it's just one night, but I can't tell you how good it was to feel... just to be with you, to spend some time with you again.
You know, I could not see a future between us after this attack.
I didn't know that.
Well, I wouldn't want to ask you to wait for a woman who can't even let you touch her. That would be too awful for both of us. But after last night, I think we're on the right track.
Abigail Bloom, every time you look at me like this, you melt my heart away.
Really?
Yes, you do. Well, what is it? What is it? Some story?
Well, I don't want to get your hopes up. I mean, last night was really wonderful.
Abby, last night was a breakthrough. Honey, there was a breakthrough. It's a new beginning for us.
Yes, it was a good start. I feel like I'm learning to walk again here.
Honey, there's so many places I want to walk with you. Like just taking your hand and...
What?
No, it's too soon to even bring it up. Forget it. Nothing, forget it. Nothing.
Now you've got me curious. Now you have to tell me.
Well, you're going to have to wait, and I'm going to have to wait. Because I'm not going to rush you. I'm going to give you all the time you need to come back to me.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Well, I have to say myself, you two look very happy.
Well, you know, you have a very gentle and caring son. But I guess I don't have to tell you that.
Well, we talked all night, Dad.
We did. It was sort of Holly's idea, a way for us to get to know each other again. And Rick made me feel very safe. So maybe I can start my life again.
I was sure you'd come back to us. To my son. Congratulations.
Thank you, Ed.
Well, what's with the suitcase? I hope it doesn't mean what I think it means.
Oh, well, I got a call last night. I have to go back to the Congo as soon as possible.
Oh, Dad, what's the problem?
Well, it's not a problem, actually. Some of the vaccine that I helped develop, the tests are coming out positive.
Dad, that is fantastic.
I know.
That is great.
Sure. Well, there's still more tests to be taken, and I have to monitor them.
Dad, if these tests come through, you could save thousands of lives here. This is important stuff.
Yeah. I hope it's true. I mean, this is what you've dedicated a life for. I want to see that dream come true.
She would be proud of you, Dad. I know I am.
You know, I really hate to leave at this moment, but I need to get ready for work. It's getting late, okay?
Thanks.
She's incredible, isn't she?
I'm glad things are working out for you. You deserve it.
Dad, stay a couple more days, please.
I wish I could.
We'll have a barbecue in October. I'll be the burger boy.
Even if you did that, you cook? No, I don't think so.
Please, Dad, come on. Things are going well again. I want you to be part of my life.
Let me tell you something, Rick. If Michelle starts looking for Maureen's heart again, things are going to get very tough around here.
I hadn't thought about that.
This is the right time to go. She's agreed to go with me. She's going to drop the search. I want to make sure she gets out of here before she changes her mind, before she gets too close to the truth about Jesse.
Jesse.
Don't touch me.
Why? Of all the people in the world, you got my mother's heart. That's a miracle, Jesse. Fate brought us together. Don't you see that?
Stop talking like that.
What? Like what? Speaking the truth, I love you, Jesse. And you have my mother's heart. That takes what we had before and makes it even stronger.
I don't want to talk about this.
To think of what you were willing to give up to me. You thought you were doing the right thing by leaving me. Did my dad ask you to do that?
No, he didn't have to.
Okay. It's okay. You can tell me.
I made up my mind all by myself.
So you decided on your own?
Yeah.
Jesse, you tried to protect me all by yourself. So you do love me, and you can't deny it.
Michelle, stop it.
No, I don't understand why anybody didn't tell me. Why did everybody keep the truth from me?
Because we all knew you would start acting like this.
Like what, Jesse? How am I acting?
Like me having this heart means something. When it doesn't. It doesn't mean anything.
The man doesn't remember who we are. How can he be fine?
Yeah, it doesn't seem to make sense.
Well, just please, let me explain. I said that he looked fine. His blood pressure is normal. His reflexes are good. But it's obvious from the amnesia that he's had a head injury, so I would recommend a CAT scan as soon as possible.
It's that serious.
Well, no need to panic, but with an injury of this type, you know, often it takes care of itself in a few days, so the amnesia may just be temporary.
Okay.
But that's like 1 or 2 days, right?
Well, generally speaking.
But it's already been 1 or 2 days since the accident.
What? You should have called me as soon as this happened.
Yeah, well, there was an avoidable delay. May I speak to you in private? I'm his daughter.
Sure.
Be honest with me. What's really wrong with my father?
Right, I'm not a neurologist.
I know, but something is very wrong.
Your father may be suffering from what we call a retrograde amnesia. It's one of the more serious types that we don't often see.
Because he can't remember anything at all
That's
about his
right,
life.
and it doesn't seem to be going away.
So what you're saying is that he may never remember who he is. Ever. Or even who I am.
It's a possibility. So I'm going to give you this prescription. And I want you to get him that CAT scan.
Okay, we'll do that right away. Doctor, thank you for coming.
Yeah, you bet. Hey, Buzz, I want to wish you the best of luck. And make sure that you do that follow-up.
Yeah.
All right?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you very much, Doctor.
You're more than welcome.
You know,
We'll take him to Cedars. He's got to be wrong. I know he's wrong.
Oh, I guess he forgot something.
seriously, Mitty's gonna...
Where is he?
Maybe this...
Where's Buzz?
Jenna.
Jenna.
Where is he? Oh, Buzz. Oh, thank goodness you're all right. Oh, goodness. Do you know what a scare you gave us?
Yeah. I was told.
Yes. When Harley called me, she said you were all right. But even though I heard your voice on the phone, I was so frightened that you were covering up for my sake, that there might be something wrong, really wrong. But I see you now, and I know everything's going to be all right. Everything's fine. Oh. You are such a sight for sore eyes. Let me take a good look at you. No broken bones, no major cuts. Oh, thank heavens.
The doctor says I look okay.
Oh, you don't know what was going through my mind. You should ask Vanessa. Vanessa knows that I came up with all these crazy scenarios.
Yeah, she had you bandaged from here to there and in traction.
Oh, but I can see that none of these horrible things have happened to you. Oh, you're just as good as new. I can just kiss you all over. I'm so grateful. Oh, I have so much to tell you now. I know that you're all right.
I got something to tell you, too. I think, privately. If you'll excuse us, all of you.
Yep.
Okay?